Bought on the map bosses. We back. We here. A little late. We say 6 foot. We here. See, he got Rome here with me. He won't let me, you know what I'm saying, put him down, but it's all good. You want to say what's up? Oh, yeah. You want to say what's up to the camera? Anyway, we here, you know what I'm saying. Man, love to everybody that's going to jump in, who's going to watch it later, whatever. Big Fig got to start the joint off, do what he do, and I'm going to slide in, you know. Do what you do, Fig Newton.
Yeah. How y'all doing today, everybody out there? Today I wanted to actually talk about what's been going on, like with to see what people think about like the Will Smith and the Chris Rock joint, like protecting the black woman, because to me that's essential. I think it's very important. But I want to kick it off first with getting me and 80 opinions, our thoughts on what we think about that whole went down thing, you know what I'm saying, with them. And you know, you said, did you see the video?
Yeah, I seen the video when I saw it. We was at work. One of my co-workers showed me. I thought it was scripted.
It didn't seem that way.
Yeah. So when he showed me, and he's like, "Yeah, man, Will Smith." I said, "Oh, that was real." He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Man, let me see it again." So when I looked at it the second time, I watched real reaction. I was like, "Oh no, Slim for real."
Yeah.
It seemed fake. It seemed like
but
something.
He did laugh. He laughed until he seen Jada's face.
Yeah. That's right.
So he thought it wasn't as serious neither.
Right.
You know, and I will put my opinion out there that I didn't even think it was that serious when I first heard the joke. I had to like replay it like a couple of times, like looking for like where Chris had disrespected Jada. I'm like, you know, man, because I get to the whole thing with the bald head or whatever. It's like, because I was looking for something that warrant a slap, warrant you coming up on the stage slapping this man. You know, I was looking for something. So I was looking for something that was really like, you know what I mean, on a more disrespectful level and stuff that, you know. So that's what I was looking for. But and my opinion is I think Will should have slapped the man. Nah, you know, I think it was other ways he could have handled it. Like I think this is my opinion. I think he should have consoled his wife. You know, reassure her that, you know, he here for her. Put his hand on her knee or something, you know, rub her, whisper in the ear, kiss on the neck, tell her, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to get this dude straight when we get in the back, you know. And he could have slapped Chris backstage if he felt that angered about it still, you know what I mean. But I just think it was too much big things going on stage as far as like he was there to, you know what I mean, to accept the award for the movie with the Williams girl, you know, Venus and Serena, and the father and stuff, which was big. That was a big night for that whole family. Then you had Questlove that came up right after that done something big for the black community, because he done that. He brought all them old videos together about when they used to have the block parties with all the old 70 groups and stuff that had all them, you know what I mean, all of them activist songs, you know, out about, you know, all the police, you know, brutality and how the blacks getting treated and stuff. So it was like, it was a big night, you know what I mean? So I just didn't think that, you know, it was a big night. I just didn't think that, you know, he should have slapped the man on stage and stuff. But what's your whole opinion? Would you have got up there and slapped him?
Man, so I see what you're saying, far as it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, everything we speak, you know, everybody got their own opinion, you know what I'm saying, so we're going to agree to disagree. We said that in our intro, you know what I'm saying. I guess when she looked at him, I guess that made it different. But at first I didn't think, if she would have laughed, I think it would have been not so serious. And she'd be like, oh, this dude, you know, he funny, Chris Rock, such and such, so forth, whatever. So when she looked at him like that, it almost reminded me of when Leonidas looked back at his wife and she was shook her head like, "This is Sparta!" So Slim had to go on the "This is Sparta" joke, you mean? So it's funny because I didn't really think about that. That just came out of nowhere. So when you asked me, because we ain't even scripting up. We just like, what we gonna do? Let's do it. So it's funny when you ask me. That's the "This is Sparta" joke came in because once Leonidas' wife looked at him. And when he looked back at Shorty, she was just like, "This is Sparta." So Will did a "This is Sparta," but he ain't kicked dude, he slapped him. You know what I'm saying? Because the wife gave me like.
And I don't think Jada done nothing wrong. They don't have. I don't even think because I mean anybody. I think if you ever been to a stand-up show and for one you go to a stand-up show, that's what comedians do. Comedians they make jokes out of people that's in the front row, people who they can see. They look for little things, you know what I mean? Because they got their little punchline jokes and they mix it in with jokes about the people in the audience, probably, what you wearing, what you look like, your weight, all that type of stuff. And and it's insensitive. It can be very insensitive. And you hearing it, you can be like, when you were joking on me and I'm in the front row, I'll probably munch my face up too, especially if it touched a nerve or something like that.
Yeah, it's great.
But, so, she's not at fault for that. The taste of the whole joke for her.
Yeah.
But then you looking at, now Will done got up and said, let me go knock shit out this motherfucker. Now when you looking at that, now it's like, nah, I wouldn't have done all that. And I think a lot of dudes, especially a lot of dudes that I know, that's right, look, he good now. Especially a lot of dudes that I know, yeah, they gonna go to bat for the. They gonna go to bat for the girl. You know what I mean? Especially you disrespect right in front of them. Yeah. But you know what I mean. But like going on the stage because I feel like a lot of people you capable of holding that anger for a second. You know what I mean? For a second.
No question. I think I'm. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can see both sides. I can see it being like Will like at first was like lounging, good little giggles, and then he look at Shorty, look at him, then it's like, oh, you really gonna let this man curry me? And then it's like, okay, well, you ain't see it. Okay, but then I get it. A lot of people got a lot of different opinions about it. Some people say Will should have did it. Like Fig said, he could have waited. I agree, he could have waited.
I think Jada look nice with that little peanut head.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Because everybody can't do the ball.
Everybody can't do that. You know what I mean? Holly Berry one of them Jones too. One of them short-haired Jones. So yeah, but and like when you started off, you saying about the women protecting our women. I think that is so important, man. Like we gotta be, it's important to protect our women because we are seen as a protector, we are seen as a provider. But in these days, the women provide as well. And I just want to say shout out to all the women who doing their thing. Mad love to y'all. Something mad love to the dudes holding it down. We are bosses. You heard me. We just we brought up this man because everybody been talking about it, been the talk of the town, the video jumping off, so forth and so on. You feel me? And it's just, it's crazy, but then it's not crazy. Like I said, you got two different views of it. You got he's a jokester. This is what he do. Like it's standard, whatever. And then you got like, no, Slim, you can't be disrespecting my jump like that. So I can see either side. Like I get it. Like I get either side. You know what I'm saying? If it was me and my girl and Tampa, it was laugh with it, and I would just laugh with it. But if she would look at me like that, I probably went over there and did one of them Hawk jumps with if y'all seen the Marvel jump when he took what's that?
Take his head off?
Nah, where what's guy was like, oh my God, the freaking what's y'all grab his feet, boom, 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 Hawk crab. He's like, puny God. Hawk crab is so funny, Slim.
When he said puny God.
Puny God, he walked off. Puny God, he walked out. I said, Slim. I was like, Slim, that big brain by him was dripping like that.
Especially when he took him boom, boom.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And what's name? Chris Rock, he ate it. He ate that blow. But you know what? Another reason why I thought it was fake though, cause it was a straight open hand slap. Like when you see the stills of it, you can see that his hand was still a little bit like it looked like he posed. Like he posed.
Because if you see the one jump, it's like he turned. He got on his little, he got his little Poindexter shoes on, whatever you call them. So Slim like in the jump, it's like the way it turns. Like that jump look fake still. So I wonder if it really was fake.
Chris looked up. Wow.
See, sometimes to me, y'all, I know y'all might see it different. I know people saying it was real, and I see it real. But sometimes when I look at the clips, it was just like a picture of it, and I just see how, like you say, with the open hand and like that. It's like that just still look phony to me, like they scripted the jump.
It definitely. I mean, I had to look at it for a while, look at different angles and stuff like that. It took me a minute before I recognized it. So now the question is, how do we have this topic as a community? You know what I mean? As far as protecting black women, because we got to also point out the fact that protecting black women ain't just violence. Protecting black women ain't just violence. It's also not cheating. It's also doing all the things that don't damage them in the get-go. Because I see a lot of dudes you get with them and they be like, oh, she damaged good. She damaged good. What made her damage good?
Yeah.
Now, I ain't talking about the ones that been ran through. That's a different type of damage. I ain't talking about those. But I'm talking about you get something that, you know what I mean, that just been dogged out, been used, and, you know what I mean, trust broke repeatedly to where, you know what I mean, you know, they can't even have a genuine, authentic relationship with you. Because they already don't trust your ass. You know what I mean? Even if you like, you know, I kind of dig her, you know, I'm going to play this one good because shorty a good girl or whatever. But then you quickly get irritated with all of this. Constantly, what you doing? Well, what you doing? And you know what I mean? So she damaged because that's what the last dude put her through. You know what I mean? So for the guys that's watching this, you know, protecting a black woman ain't always just violence. It ain't always, you know, man, I can beat this dude up because he try to holler at my girl. He try to holler at my girl or whatever. It's also, you know what I mean, doing right by that girl, you know what I mean? And sitting there, you know, protecting her feelings. You know what I mean? Sitting down and talk to her. Communication real big. And I think a lot of times we lack communications because, you know, he wanted this way, she wanted that way. And a lot of times you ain't telling that person that you expecting that person supposed to know this. You expecting that person supposed to do this.
Yeah. So I want to say this. I want to chime in because I want to say and I want to say for all women, not just black women. I love all women. I love all my black women. I love all my white women. I love all women in general. So what I'm saying, like in a general aspect, you gotta. If you got it, that's like even with men like, you know, seeing each other, men respect men, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta make people respect you. You can't just jump out there doing what you want and then keeping it real. If you out there, you disrespecting yourself and expect somebody to respect you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want respect, you make them give you respect. But if you treat yourself, you want to be quick and fast and just jump in the car and go to somebody's hotel.
$40 ones? $40?
Yeah, I mean, any of them. They can be $200.
That's a joke. But I do see it.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, like, you got to respect yourself. You want somebody to give you respect, you got to respect yourself. Only people who want to respect you is the people that see that you respect yourself. You don't respect yourself, there ain't nobody thinking about black, white, orange. Purple. If you purple and you from that Avatar movie, shorty, you will get dog. That's just what they do. So if you respecting yourself, you ain't letting the dude see that you fast and you trying to have a relationship and you showing that you a queen and you know your worth. And if you don't know your worth, we gotta get something to where y'all women know y'all worth. You dig what I'm saying? I want you to know your worth, knowing that you a queen. Every last one of you a boss. You may not be bossing up right now, but you can boss up if you understand who you are. So with that being said, let's you know, women, you know, even the dudes for the same aspect. Slim, you a boss, you know what I'm saying? But you have to boss up. You have to respect yourself. You can't be sitting there letting a woman take care of you, then be like, you know, expecting a woman to respect you. You got to step in and do your part.
You ain't never find nobody better. You ain't never find nobody better.
You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to get to a point where we all need to get to a point where we bossing up, where we elevate everything in our minds to be, how can I get to the next level? How can I help my people get to the next level? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in just riding and going by myself. I want to bring somebody with me because I want to see everybody.
And it takes
everybody high. You know what I'm saying?
Survival in there, you know what I mean? Yo, let me stop for a second and say this. It ain't nothing like family. And when I say family, I'm not talking about your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, all them. I'm talking about you, your girl, and that child. Ain't nothing like that, yo. It's nothing like that. Ain't nothing like, you know, coming home, she running around with the little, you know, cotton shorts on, with the little, you know, white beater nipples banging and shit, you know, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your little man, he running around looking like a little you. He looking like a little you know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing like that, you know what I mean? You know, some strange whatever, but ain't nothing like, you know what I mean, that couple, yo. Ain't nothing like that couple, what is it, couple goals? Ain't nothing like that, man. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, that's true.
You ain't gonna never get that. You ain't gonna never get that if you don't have that communication that make it peaceful and joyful to enjoy that moment versus, you know what I mean, I'll be glad when this nigga leave. I'm glad when he leave. And you, man, I gotta go, man. This bitch getting on my goddamn nerve. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna never have that. You know what I mean? Because there's too much conflict, and most of the conflict come from from on your part, you want to rip and run, and you got little things you hiding that you doing. This the man, little things that you hiding that you doing. So you got to make excuses to get the fuck out the house so you can go be with your boys and go touch a lot of bitches that ain't gonna do nothing but fuck your goddamn life up because or they want something that you got in your pocket, you want something they got in their pants, and then on the girl side because she's damaged, and she every move you make, she feel like you up to something. Yeah. And you gotta break that wall down. Trust is because without trust, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah. You ain't going nowhere without trust.
And I tell you, man, like that family thing is everything, man.
Yeah,
once you get mature, man, and you get to a point, you done did your dirt. Like it's like nothing better than having that one female you got that you love, and if y'all got kids or she got kids and you accept them as your kids, because if you got a chick with kids, then was you marrying or wifing her or, and her kids as well. So that's how I look at it. That's how I was raised, so forth. So people see how they want to see it. I just don't think it's right to jump in a relationship with a female that already got kids and think that the kids is not part of her, and they are part of her. So you got to respect that as well. Also, with this, another thing I want to give y'all on a psychological aspect is the fact that, like he was saying earlier, like people been through certain things. For instance, you've been in a relationship, male or female, and a girl cheated on you, a man cheated on you, so forth, whatever. And it happened multiple times, so you lose the trust, and then next thing you know, you get in a relationship, and now not trusting them, and then next thing you know, you doing things because you think they doing things because of all the past psychological trauma that you've been through. But we got to get to and another thing is, like, I remember telling, and I ain't gonna say who it was, this female and this dude got together, and I was telling them how they got to discuss all their problems of what they've been through, their hurt, so forth. Whatever happened to you was younger, because you got to understand this from a psychological aspect. You got this thing called the inner child, to where it's, and I'm going to give you one example because I can give you 9,000, but you got this thing called the inner child for when you younger. Say, for instance, let's just use this, you was beat a lot, like your parents, you had abusive parents, now, what I'm saying, when you start to grow up, that part of you had to find, say if you kept getting beaten on the road, say you had a drunk father that always want to beat you, and you want to hide from him and stuff, you got to go home to this. It psychologically messes you up. Mm-hmm. So as you grow older, so as you grow older, that part of you is still like in a sense of it didn't grow up, it didn't mature because you didn't deal with it, unless you dealt with it, and then you find yourself wanting to beat, people, women or whatever. A woman, the same thing. You find yourself abusive because you never dealt with that. And that's just one example. We can go through many examples for that. I'm just trying to give you a quick example and move on. But we have to deal with our past traumas, because in order for a relationship to be successful, in order for, like he said, communication, in order for a relationship to work and longevity of a relationship, and we got baggage. All that is baggage. And what's happening is, if we don't deal with that baggage, we don't heal from that baggage, we'll find ourselves dealing with these things and bringing it to our relationship. Like if you were just in a relationship with somebody, they broke your heart, whether it's male or female, you was a girl and the girl was with a dude, whatever. And now you taking that baggage with you. And what happened is you bring it to your next relationship, and then next time your next relationship is suffering from something that you did. We have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see everybody be happy, healthy, and successful. You got to be happy, you got to be healthy, and you got to be successful together. Because right now we're talking about relationships. So, you know what I'm saying? And not only the relationships with your significant other, you got a relationship with your kids, relationship with your family. You know what I'm saying? Even your people you work with. You know what I'm saying? You got a relationship, whether you like it or not. You have a relationship with the people you work with. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to go to work. I got to go deal with this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you want to learn how to heal from that and understand how to see that people been through things. That's why people act the way they act. Why is this person so dumb? In the sense of, you could be acting crazy or just not, whatever. So what you got to understand, people been through stuff, and we want to get to a point to where we are able to see from their aspect. You know what I'm saying? We've got this thing called forgiveness or neutral territory, meaning I'm forgiving you because I don't know what you've been through in order for me to judge you. Because I don't know what you've been through. I don't know why you're acting like that. You know what I'm saying? So we want to be able to get to a point to whereas we can start to say, you know what, instead of calling this person or talking trash about this person, what can I do to help this person to get out of this? You know what I'm saying? Because, we do it. I do it. Mm-hmm. I start stereotyping. I don't want to deal with this person because they wild, whatever. But how can we get to a point to where we actually helping somebody get better? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we just, get into a point? I see people jumping in. Okay, just saying, people watching. What's somebody ready to say right here? Oh, what up, big homie? Man, love. Glad you joined in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that joined in, mad love to y'all. We just want, we like, you know what I'm saying? We here because we trying to bring unity to the community. You know what I'm saying?
If I can jump in.
Yes, sir.
Speaking on everybody having baggage. I'm going to speak on everybody. A good rule of thumb is, you know what I mean, going into it, you got to sit there and set them lines. You got to set them lines and as well as you letting somebody know, okay, look, this is what I'm looking for to accomplish. This is what I'm not going to accept. This, and that. So as well as you saying that, you got to also be willing to commit by that same thing. Like, I can't sit there, if I'm the girl, this is my man, and I'm sitting there telling them, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to accept, this is what I'm not going to accept. But then at the same token, I'm doing everything to make it hard for him to sit there and say, oh, that's lightweight. I can do that because I'm still stuck on my baggage. And all of that is reflecting on him to where, I'm everything that this motherfucker over here in the past done. I'm like, pushing it on him, expecting him to do it, or he doing it, or whatever, while he trying to meet that quota of what, of what I told him I like to see in order to make this relationship one, in order to make it something, progressive that can move on. Because if you can't move on, you ain't gonna never be able to build. I see so many people that be together like 3 years, 5 years, 2 kids, and some more shit, and they ain't never like each other. They like the sex. They like the sex, or they got so emotionally entwined, good word?
Entwined.
They got so emotionally entwined that that they don't want each other, but they ain't trying to let them motherfucker go. Like, I don't want them, but I don't want to see him mess with somebody else.
Yeah, you know what? And
I don't want to see him with somebody else.
I'm afraid to start over. That bitch, and I don't like that. And I don't really want him, or I don't really want her to have. Yeah, but I don't want the boys to have. And then next thing you know, you in a relationship. Y'all ain't really going nowhere in the relationship. Wasting time, yo. You only live once, man. I'm not saying break up, and I'm saying fight for your relationship if it's worth fighting for. But don't waste nobody's time. If you don't want to be with me, tell me you don't want to be with me. Don't have me sitting around suffering and you just accepting me or tolerate me. Don't tolerate me. I want you to love me. I want you to respect me. I want you to want me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't tolerate. You know what? Nobody want to be tolerated. Everybody want to be wanted. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be in a relationship. Don't be tolerate me because, oh, well, this is secure because he work, I work.
On my job. On my job, they get to the point where them and their wife, they tolerating each other. They tolerating each other to where it'd be like, a lot of them, especially a lot of them, they don't even getting sex. And then the ones that do be getting sex be like, only time we do it if I initiate, because she don't really like you. She don't like you. You know what I mean? But she ain't gonna let you go. And you dumb enough for staying. And I know y'all probably like, well, how is this protecting the black women? Because that's what the topic is. Because we got to get down into all the dirt of all of this in order, because you ain't gonna protect something that you don't love. That's plain and simple. You ain't protecting shit that you don't love. You know what I mean? And if you can sit there and build those blocks to where you genuinely love this person, and I mean, like, they put sparkles in your eyes when they walk in the room, like, that's my baby right there, yo. That's my baby. I mean, when you like that, oh no, you ain't letting nobody disrespect them. You ain't letting her struggle. You ain't letting her sit there and have all of that little tears drop down her eyes over some bullshit. You ain't even going for that. That ain't even gonna happen. But if you can't get there, you can't get those sparkles in your eye, you ain't gonna protect it. You know what I mean? And that ain't that don't just fall on the man. It falls on both. It falls on the communication. It falls on the whole union of becoming a couple. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they get together for the wrong reasons and stuff like that. And that's the reason why, in the black community, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. In the black community, see, because white people, they get together, you know what I mean, and they go straight through, they be married in 6 months, divorced in 2 years. But, you know what I mean, but they went in with that union.
Yeah, they went in and tried,
and they just moved a little bit too fast.
Right.
And we do the total opposite. We fuck a motherfucker because she got a fat ass, or she fuck a motherfucker because she heard that nigga getting some bread right now, or because he cute. You know what I mean? And we don't even sit there and set the lines and see if, you know what I mean, it's because everything you do is an investment. You know what I mean? So you about to invest time that can turn to 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and just was a waste of time. Was a waste of time. Something, you don't even want to speak to that motherfucker. You ducking the aisle if you see that motherfucker in the store because you hate that motherfucker so bad now. And you done gave him 10 years of your life. You know what I mean? And that and all of that is the dirt that you gotta filter through if you want to get to protecting our women. And I want us to protect our women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want black men to protect their women. And then when I say protect their women, I'm not just talking about your girl. I'm talking about your mama. I'm talking about your sister, your cousin. I'm talking about your neighbor. I'm talking about a woman, period. I'm talking about if you see a woman and a dude sitting there just, being out of line or she in danger in any type of way. See what you can do.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't give a damn what color the woman is. Like I said, she be on.
Yeah, true. I say woman in general.
Right. I'm saying if I see a woman, something ain't right, I'm going to, protect. It's just natural instincts for me. You know what I'm saying? And it should be natural for us. Whether you black and got a white girl, white and got a black man, black and black, whatever it is, protect your woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to protect. That's what they need us. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. We here when we in that relationship. Even like you said, the relationship could be you and your significant other with a woman, or you, your sister, or like, with your family, whatever. Or it could be her sister. You protect them, man. That's all about, being a man. You know what I'm saying? And we want to protect them, man. We want to protect every woman, man. We want to see every woman grow. Just like I want to see every man grow. And I just think, man, that we got a lot. We can do so much more, y'all. We got a lot that we need to be doing. Far as even like trying to help each other heal. You know what I'm saying? We might start a little group or something. I mean, for those who want to get in it, we start a little group for people that have been, every last one of them been to some type of trauma. Whether it was something from getting beat up, being bullied, from getting cheated on, and you've been a loyal person, whether what is the male side or the female side, and you've been loyal to a person. Every relationship been in, they cheat and dog you because you too good, and they use you like a floor mat. So it's a lot of stuff we've been through, man, that we just, you know what I'm saying, like we suffer, you know what I'm saying? We got to get off your chest, man. We got to figure out how we can heal from it and how we can grow, because that stuff be killing us, man. We don't want that. We want to grow. We want to flourish, man. We want to elevate, you know what I'm saying? It's always elevation season. You know what I'm saying? We always should be thinking elevation, man. Whether it's elevation in our relationship, elevation in our money, elevation in seeing how it's the next person grow. How can I help the next person? We can move as a team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what. Team, you gotta move, man.
You ain't gonna get nowhere in a household.
That's right.
If y'all two motherfuckers ducking each other, beefing with each other, and doing all that crazy shit, y'all just stuck in this one little spot every day, that same spot. Ain't gonna be until, you know what I mean, when y'all two both got an understanding, got a mutual love, that's when y'all gonna sit there and watch each other back. Make sure push each other forward, push each other to reach the goals that you're talking about, that you're discussing. And another rule of thumb is it's very important to discuss money every day.
Yes, you got to the financial aspect.
Every day.
Finances,
you sit down with your significant other, discuss money. Discuss what's fucking due tomorrow. Right. You know what I mean? Discuss what you want to get tomorrow and how we can get it without it hurting us for what's due after that. Right. You know what I mean? Discuss that every day.
Yeah, finances.
Discuss it every day.
That's one of the main things about relationships. From what I've read and all that stuff.
Discuss that.
Finances destroy relationship. You want to have something in place where y'all got like.
But it makes the relationship stable.
Yeah, ain't no
it makes the relationship stable because everybody, the girl and the guy, they want to be where they know everything's taken care of.
Right. Everybody wants to feel secure.
They want to be secure.
We know our place is good. Everything our build. Stability is everything.
They want to be safe.
Yes.
They want to know that boom, this is what's that. Because you gonna go to, because like how they say the grass ain't always green on the other side. Yeah. Sometimes it is, but that's why the word is all. It ain't always. And you know what I mean. You see what's out there. You know what I mean.
That's true. And I like. Man, shout out to my big brother Warren, man. I remember one time I had, this is before I was in a relationship, I had brought this female home at the club. Yeah, I dig, I'm human, shut up. So anyway, anybody want to be judged, shut up, y'all done did it too. But anyway, I brought it in the room. I was like, man, Warren's like, man, he said, I just want you to see what's nothing out there. Yeah, and I looked at him, I was like, that's one of the best. Yeah. When you get something good, don't ruin that, man. Like, that's everything. You find something you in love with and they got your back, you got their back, y'all like each other, you know what I'm saying? You wanna grow with somebody, man. We too old to be running around, you know. So you wanna grow, you wanna, like you said, you know, you wanna be able to build something to find. You know, we have our little spot and whatever, doing our little thing. We financing, going to, taking trips and whatever. You want to have stuff in place to whereas, you know what I'm saying, you can do what you got to do and don't have to, you know, everything taken care of over here. We got this to play with. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we talking about relationships, and that could be just with, say this for instance, me and Jose. All right, Jose, look, man, we've been doing this. Let's take the girls and go do whatever, and the kids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we want to have something in place to whereas we always in a session of putting things in place and having things to work for us to whereas we never even worrying about, you know, the financial aspect, since we're on the financial aspect at this point in the relationships, you know what I'm saying? But we want, you know, you want to start building them type of things up with your people and always communicate with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with this, you know what I'm saying? We got this bill coming up, let's figure out, let's start putting away for this, we got this rent due, mortgage, whatever, let's do this and this every time we make pay, or you got, you know, whatever we get paid, let's take out this certain amount. You know, if you get paid every 2 weeks, however it work, let's take out a certain amount. That way, this already taken care of. That's out the way. This bill out the way. This out the way. Or we got this left over. Oh, well, let's go ahead and do something extra. Let's go out to eat. Let's go to whatever. But you want to make sure in the relationship, the communication aspect is everything. And like another thing he said, it's always, you know what I'm saying, let a person know what you expect. And so many words of what he said, and that's what I got from it. Like, you know, I expect, you pull your half, whatever, you know what I'm saying, however y'all do y'all financial aspect of the business, whatever, you know what I'm saying, all the bills. So you want to let people know how you feel, what you expect of them, what you expect out of them. You know what I'm saying, like that too. You know, we just, like I said, we're talking about relationships, so we want to know, you know, what's going on in a relationship. The communication is the main key, and I want you to always remember this. Y'all are a team. And we talk about the man and the woman, the signal, you know, or however, whatever y'all do. So, you know whatever your significant other is, y'all a team. And no, if okay, let's just look at me and Jose. I'm gonna use him as an example. Me and him as a team. If me and him running the business, if he lose, I lose, because we on the same team. Yeah. If I win, he win. We on the same team. You making money if I'm over here just fucking it up. If he's winning, I'm winning. If he losing, I'm losing. We a team. Same thing with you and your significant other. Y'all are a team. So every time y'all get into an argument, remember, don't beef. Listen, the argument, you got to be careful about this argument stuff, because I'll be honest with you, we are so busy trying to make the other person like, no, it was you. Listen, beef about the situation, not with the person. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying, I don't like the fact that you spent too much money on this. Well, I like to gamble and try to make extra money. Well, okay, that's the thing we need to, let's deal with this. This gambling, this is, for example, this the gambling thing. This is what we need to, let's deal with this. I don't want to point at you, even though it might have been you. I want you to understand that the actual issue. When I say point at you, I'm talking about my significant other. So I want you to deal with the problem. The problem is the issue, not the person. And when we get to a point to say, like, whatever it could be multiple different things. You want to attack the problem. Don't attack your significant other, because we'll find ourselves growing to start disliking them because of some of the idiosyncrasies that they have and that we have. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand, we got to grow and we got to communicate in order to have a successful relationship. Remember, everybody, here, this is how, our slogan is make everybody be happy, healthy, successful, whether it's with you and your significant other, you and your job, you and everything. Everything is about your relationships. Everything, you got relationships with everybody, whether it's a relationship, you don't like this person and you work with them, so forth. Work all day. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to get along with somebody. And if you don't, you want to say to yourself, do that too. But at the same time, you still have a relationship with these people, because they still might have to come to you, because y'all are teams. Y'all work for the same place. It's like if you living with a woman, a man, whatever. Y'all are a team. So remember that they can't lose without you losing too, because y'all together.
That is true.
So remember that, regardless of what the relationship is with your kid, something happens to your the child, you got to talk to them. We got to get better communication skills too. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to do, and I hope that everybody that's chiming in, you know what I'm saying, I have to think back to, what's up, Leroy? You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to do, man. We got a lot of stuff in place. Inbox me and Jose, man. Let us know what y'all want to add to it. Like I said, this is about y'all as well as us. It's not just us. This about all of us together. This is where you have a voice. Bottom of the map bosses. I've seen people say, "Go ahead, Fig."
I want to end this with a project, a little homework. Man, tonight, Sunday night, you go, start the week tomorrow, whatever. But tonight, go home and start a discussion. Start a discussion as far as getting off your chest. And don't be combative about it, because combative about it, you ain't gonna get no honesty out of the honest feedback. But you know what I mean? Spark up a conversation to get yourself on the right track with that person. Spark up a conversation that'll get you on the right track by first, revealing what it is that you need to work on your half. Start off with revealing what you need to work on your half, and then go into what you need them to work on, and see if you can get a positive response out of them to agreement that they'll work on these things, that you can start seeing this type of work. And like I say, don't be combative, be positive, and be true to what you're talking about, so you don't switch up and still be that same person they was dealing with yesterday. Be that positive person, and get them on track to start presenting to you what you wanted, the results that you wanted to see come out of the relationship, and then stay on that course. Stay on that course with a smile on your face, with a smile on that person's face, and elevate. My man say elevate. So, I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
And I'm gonna say this before we slide out of here. And I like everything he says, because he's right. You got the main thing is you got to be able to take constructive criticism. Please tell me, Reggie, you joke too, and I'm a joking person. A lot of y'all know I joke 95% of the time. I like to find out whatever. So if I'm, so if my girl was like Reg, you joke too much. So this we talking about, y'all, like you said, for the homework, for those who are willing, go back, sit down with your significant other. Like, look, this, we're gonna talk. Tone of voice is everything, not only with women but with men too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's why I say don't be combative.
Exactly.
Don't be combative.
Exactly. And that's right.
Make it a quiet conversation.
Right. So
make
it's like,
a level voice conversation with smiles on your face.
Right.
Some of y'all spark a blunt up. Spark a blunt up and sit at the table when you done put them kids to sleep, and tell them that, look, I know I've been fucking up with this. I know I've been fucking up with that. I'm trying to do better with this. I'm trying to do better with that. And then say, man, look, I need you to work on this. I need you to work on that.
But don't say I need. Say if you will, you gotta be careful. Like you said,
how you can,
Yeah, you can do that with certain ones, right?
You don't want
so
to
you want to say, I would love for you to.
You want to invite. You want to invite a reaction.
Right.
You want to invite that response.
Right.
That positive response that can get you on that course.
So you know your significant other, so you know how they respond.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
You want to be able. You might can talk. You might can say that to them. I want you to do this, and they might be good. So if you got a sensitive person about how you talk to them, like that. You got to know how to just come at them. So I want you to learn how to come at them, so they can understand. Like, look, I really need you. I really want you. I really would love for you. Whatever you got to say in order to get through to them. Because a lot of times we got communication filters. As soon as somebody say one thing we don't like, they could be talking, and you might not even cut them off. You ain't even hearing because you're too busy trying to figure out what you're going to say next. Mm-hmm. And we got to get to where we listening. We got to listen not just with our ears, but we want to listen with our heart. Because when you listen with your heart, then you can really understand.
It's going to benefit you. You get some positive
what somebody's saying.
Positive out your other half. Yeah. It's going to benefit you, because fuck all them gray hairs every day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you listen with your heart, you're going to understand what they're saying. See what they come from. A lot of times we don't agree, but a lot of times we don't agree with our significant other, and we be like, you tripping, whatever. Understand why they saying it. Why do you keep saying the same thing over and over? Maybe they don't feel like they're being heard. That's why they keep telling you the same thing over and over. Or they still witnessing the same behavior.
Right.
You didn't apologize. You didn't say you're going to do better, but they still see the same behavior.
Big fact. So
and we try and change that.
No doubt. So anyway, man, love to everybody. I know y'all got stuff to do. Everybody got to go back to work tomorrow. I got to go to work tomorrow. We got to go do what we got to do. Boss up. It's elevation season every day. Don't never sit back. Always trying to figure out the next way to get up. You know what I'm saying? Man, love, bottom of the map bosses. Y'all stay up.
That's right. Lock it down.